it's Em here with another super random episode, but also my first New Year's episode. Let me fix this. Right now the chair is sitting on, right now the tripod is sitting on a chair that has wheels on it. So there's a chance things can get a little crazy. So we'll stand by and see. But anyway, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. I am feeling so just thankful to have made it here. I'm just thankful because we just been through so much chaos, you know, and it just feels good. But I decided, like I always do every single year, I like to spend some time reflecting and thinking about the past year, thinking about where I am, where I hope to be. And something that of course I would think about is this channel. I think I've been doing videos on this channel for maybe maybe a year and 9 months or so, something like that. And really I just had a lot of time to think about it. And I wanted to confess some things because of course, my channel, in terms of the actual content and things like that, is not where I would have expected it to be. I definitely did not expect for this to become anything big. So I'm not surprised by the size of my channel as much as I thought I would have more stronger direction instead of just continuing to have such random videos. And I don't even know if it's a bad thing. But that's just kind of where I'm at. And there's a lot of topics that I was when first starting, I had every intention of really diving more into that. Big ones were about involving travel, involving relationships, involving things about the kind of my experience in me just becoming confident in real life and applying that into work and family relationships. So I guess ties back to relationships and a lot of other things that I wanted to really talk about here on this channel. I just think I realized in reflecting on why I haven't dove into those things, because I'm in control of what I do and don't do. I realized I think in a way I'm just kind of being a coward about some of it. And I think it may be tied in also with not wanting to be necessarily misunderstood. In many cases, in real life, I can easily sit back and explain myself to somebody if something doesn't make sense. But in this kind of platform, someone might hop on for a minute or two and may not understand the proper context of what I'm saying. And of course, there's always well, then they won't understand what I did this video for. But in a recent conversation with one of my most favorite people, they were you need to get over being worried about being misunderstood. That's gonna happen and you need to just get over it. And while I'm not a big fan of the get over it approach, I think it is the reality of it. I think I can't control all of that. I can't, especially in this kind of a setting. It's different if I'm at work. If there's ever misunderstanding, I can first of all read the person's face I'm talking to, kind of tell that there is some confusion, and I can work with that person to have a moment of clarity. But that opportunity is not here. And really for me, of course, it's going to be a challenge for me to just be more concise with what I need to say, which is kind of a big challenge for me. And then of course accept that not everybody's gonna understand, but I also think that when people want to, they'll work to understand. And if they don't, then they won't. And there's not much that can be done beyond that. And so I thought there was a lot of merit to that. But in general, I actually very much have enjoyed coming on here and for once in a while when I get the occasional just once in a while, if someone, may make a comment or something like that, or just sometimes really a lot of times just how I feel like posting things, it's really nice. I still record a lot, so having this channel got me into the habit of recording things that I wouldn't have normally recorded. And so I have documented some big moments that I really am happy I did. So even though they didn't get posted here, for me, I still created videos, and they're my private videos, not even uploaded on YouTube at all. And it's been a good practice for me. But the bottom line is, I think a big thing is like something that means a lot to me is just to be able to encourage women, encourage other women. Like when growing up, like something big that mattered to me was having just someone who's like, you know, like I really root for you, root for your happiness, and just kind of having just a general like presence. And I was like, well, at least by being consistent on there, I don't know who's watching and like where this is going or anything like that, but I know that I've been there videos. I encourage people to comment. If eventually if I ever get bolder with like titles and things like that, like I'm hoping to be able to at least like for that right person who's like, I believe in like things kind of being meant to be in some ways, and like I feel like the right person will find this. But that ties in with the other confession, which is like, quite honestly, like I don't title my videos well. I have not upgraded any of my software, like including like my phone, which is where I record all my videos, or like audio. Although I just got a little microphone for Christmas, so I'm very excited. So I have like that, and then I don't think I title well, don't hashtag well, none of that stuff. And those are things that I know I could easily do to already improve just the video in general, video quality. Dealing with the content stuff itself is going to be its own, that's a whole nother thing. But there are things I know I could do to just in general level up and just do a better job, just for the sake of improvement. I think would be important. So that's something else that I have in mind. And then, and wonderfully enough, somebody right in my family, like right before Christmas, I was given like a kind of almost broken GoPro, but like it works enough for me to be able to record. So I'm very excited. Like he had just purchased a new GoPro and was like, hey, here you go. And I was like, sweet, that's awesome. Then so I just need to like swap out the SD cards, and then I should be good to go as far as like having just a better camera as well. So that's something else I'll play with too. But the bottom line is that I'm here and I still feel good. I still feel like I enjoy this experience of it. And I really want to invite you to always feel free to comment. If you have comments and thoughts after videos, if you have ideas, topics that you want me to expand on, because I think even within a video, I might like jump on a topic for a minute and then I just dive right into something else. And that's something that, of course, as a person, I do want to work on. At least maybe not jumping so quickly. We'll see how that goes, but I feel like if I start to touch on a topic and like you might find it interesting for me to expand on that or anything like that, I'm happy to do so. So if you just leave comments below, even if you have any ideas, like things that you'd want to see in this upcoming year, please let me know. I think I've done like a video by request before. And I think I have like one more requested video that I want to be sure to do this year. So there's plenty of time, but I'll get it done. So I'm still very excited. I enjoyed this practice. But yes, I just want to throw all that out there, throw these little confessions out there. And I want to thank you so much for watching. And I hope that your year will be off to a great start. I have New Year's resolutions, but I know they're not for everybody. I just got made fun of for having them in the first place. I'm like, what? I love having New Year's resolutions. And any time to celebrate and reflect and to kind of like either check on goals or start up new ones is always good, at least in my opinion. So for me, like, I love it, and definitely going to continue. But if you have any, feel free to share some below. I'm just curious what resolutions are, what religions you might have. And yeah, feel free to share that. And then of course, any like questions, requests, things like that. But thank you so much for watching. I'll be back very soon with another super random episode. So please, in the meantime, stay safe. I hope you stay well, and I will talk with you later. Bye for now.